Hello, and welcome to the team with Housing and Residence Life at UNO. As you start in your role as a staff member, we believe it is important for you to know a bit about the history and foundation of the department. Over the next few minutes, we will talk through the history of housing and residence life here on campus, as well as the mission and vision we bring to how we serve our students. The best way to know where we are and where we are going is to understand how we got here. UNO opened its doors in 1908, but back then the university was known as the University of Omaha. The university was brought into the University of Nebraska system in the late 1960s, establishing it as UNO. However, unlike some campuses where student housing was part of the institution's structure since its inception, at UNO it wasn't until 1999 that on-campus housing existed for UNO students. University Village opened in 1999 and was privately managed. This means that an apartment company managed UV for UNO. Housing demand continued to grow, and in 2000, Scott Hall opened, and in 2003, Scott Village opened. Scott Hall and Scott Village were also privately managed. In 2008, Maverick Village opened. 2008 is significant because it is when our department first started. Unlike Scott Hall, Scott Village, or University Village, Maverick Village was managed by UNO. In 2010, our department purchased University Village from the private management company. Since then, our department has managed all properties on Dodge campus, while all properties on Scott campus have been managed by a private management company known as Scott Residential Management. Properties and new student housing locations continue to open. In 2011, Scott Court opened, and in 2017, Scott Crossing opened. While Dodge campus is managed by our department and the university, Scott campus is managed privately. However, Dodge and Scott campus work together collaboratively to ensure that all students living on campus have a similar experience. To give you some context about how we serve our students, here is the departmental organizational chart for housing and residence life on Dodge campus. Our department is part of the Division of Student Success and ultimately reports to the Dean of Students, Kathy Pettit, within the division. Trent, as the Director of Housing, directly oversees the entire department. Trent is also the primary link between housing and residence life on Dodge campus and the Scott Residential Management team. Denise, Kevin, and Marshall all report to Trent directly. Denise oversees the business operations and assignments processes. Kevin supervises the maintenance, custodial, and facilities teams within Maverick and University Villages. Marshall is responsible for all residence life functions, including training and education. As RAs, you report to one of the two residence life coordinators. With that understanding of how our department is structured, let's move on to the important stuff: our purpose, mission, and vision. Our mission in housing and residence life is to create a positive residential experience and support the evolving needs of our students. Our vision is to provide a safe and inclusive community where students are able to achieve success in obtaining their educational goals. As you can see, we identify 7 specific areas in which we seek to accomplish our mission and vision. As a resident assistant, your role is integral to our ability to accomplish our mission. Primarily, you are responsible for assisting the department in our ability to assist students in forming supportive connections, number 1, and promoting learning through our programs and services, second. You are part of the Housing and Residence Life team, and this mission is your mission too. It is our collective team mission. Take some time to reflect on how you will live out and promote the mission of the department. At the end of this module, you will be asked to share tangible ways you plan to help us accomplish the mission and vision of housing and residence life. As you work through these modules and start to develop an understanding of the type of resident assistant you will become, we encourage you to reach out to your residence life coordinator or any other member of the residential life professional staff to ask questions and process what you're learning. You were all intentionally chosen to be a part of this team, to serve our residents, and to be a leader in our community. We are very excited to have you on the team for this year.